This is Doofy McButterscotch, and we're starting a brand new person, not right in the middle like we've been doing for a little while. Bill Paxton. Well, when I got this book, I didn't even know who the fuck this guy was until I started watching some of his movies, and it looks like he's gotten a little bit more popular as of late, but anyway, Titanic already did that one. Twister. Well, this one is quite good. It's one of the first movies done about tornadoes. And of course there's a lot of ridiculous shit going on. There have been a lot of ridiculous weather movies like 2012 and some other storm movie, and there's been a lot. A lot of them are kind of getting stupider and stupider, but this one was pretty decent, good actors. And, you know, I can't remember what Bill Paxton did because he's not that memorable of a character. He was in there, I assure you, he was definitely in Twister. But yeah, it was a pretty darn good movie. There's a lot of stuff going around. It had a lot of twists. Haha, a lot of twists. But yeah, pretty decent. Good. If you're really into tornadoes and you're really into movies, you gotta watch Twister, and I'm surprised if you haven't watched it already. There you go. True Lies. Did we do that one already? I can't fucking remember. Oh wait, I think we did. Charlton Heston, just gonna check. Did we do that? Yep, we did. Yep, True Lies. Apollo 13, yep, Tom Hanks. Vertical Limit, alright, this is a new one. Bill Paxton has a decent role in this one. It's a mountain climbing movie, and of course people get lost up in the mountains and they're freezing, so that's happening. And you know, I wasn't super into this movie, but it was okay. I got through it. It was decent. It didn't suck ass, so that's all I can say about Vertical Limit. It was a decent watch, but I can't remember shit about it. Aliens. Well, this is the sequel to Alien, and we will get to that movie eventually, but Aliens is pretty good too. Of course, you know what's going to happen now that you watched Alien. But Aliens is a pretty decent movie. I can't remember a fucking thing about it because I watched it like forever ago. But of course Sigourney Weaver is in it. And Bill Paxton obviously has some sort of a role too. So I'm assuming there were aliens and they killed a bunch of people, but they were eventually killed themselves. So I think that's pretty accurate on what the story is about in a nutshell, not even remembering what the hell it's about. U-571. Well, the movie is as uninteresting as it sounds. It's about submarines, and I don't like submarine movies that much, with the exception of that Liam Neeson movie that I reviewed a little bit ago. Hunt for Red October. Wasn't into it. Not into this movie. It's got a forgettable cast and a forgettable plot, and overall it is forgettable. It's not horrible, but it's just not. It's so average that it doesn't stand out. You can't really say my favorite movie's U-571. What the hell are you talking about? Is that the name of a movie? You serious? Why'd they name it that? Because they did, and that's about it. Spy Kids, we did that one. Mighty Joe Young. I watched this a long fucking time ago, so I also am not going to be able to do a great review on this. I'm assuming Bill Paxton is the bad guy who wants to kill the ape. And, you know, from my memory, there's a little girl, her dad gets killed, or maybe both of her parents get killed. And you got an ape, and their ape parents get killed or captured or something, and later on the girl and the ape meet up. They become besties, and they fight off a bunch of hunters and bullshit, and they get revenge and redemption and whatnot. And maybe the ape lives with the friend forever, or maybe they go back to the wild. I don't know. I watched it a long time ago, and I did not do the research, so there you go. Mighty Joe Young. Tombstone. We did that one already. Wow, that was a quick, very quick, we got through Bill Paxton. And I assure you it's going to be quick when we get to you-know-who over there. You'll see who we're talking about. It ain't Brad Pitt, it's the next guy after. You'll see. Bill Paxton, well, forgettable. Very forgettable. Don't have a very good opinion of the guy. I just watched him in the movie Two Guns, and he was a decent character in there, but he didn't really do a fantastic role. He probably could have been replaced by anyone else. I mean, he hasn't really played any role that you can say, no one else can play this role but Bill Paxton. No one in the history of ever has said that. I mean, you can watch movies where you can say nobody could have done that role except Tom Cruise. But you can't say that about Bill Paxton because he's so average, and there you go. Enough. Brad Pitt. There he is, right there. How about them apples? Right there, smoking a cigarette. Ocean's 11, we did that. 7. We did that with Morgan Freeman. Interview with a Vampire. Yep, Tom Cruise. Sleepers. We did that with Kevin Bacon. 12 Monkeys. Yeah, did we do this one yet? I'm not sure. I don't think we have. I might have already done one, but fuck it. I'm going to review it anyway. If I've already done it twice, or anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it again. If I haven't done it, whatever. I'm going to review it. 12 Monkeys. Well, there are monkeys in the movie, and Brad Pitt plays somewhat of a retard as Jeffrey Goins, which is a stupid fucking name, and I feel sorry for anyone who has the last name Goins, because it sounds so stupid. But yeah, he's basically a fuck-up who goes around and screws other people over, and it's about time travel and constantly going back in time and failing again and again and again and again and again. And Bruce Willis is the main star of this movie, and yeah, it's one of those plot twisters, but for some reason I wasn't super into it. I mean, it's a good movie, but I just wasn't into it. 12 Monkeys. How about it? Legends of the Fall. We did that one with Anthony Hopkins, but I'm gonna check anyway. Yep, we did. You just got a view of that side of the house. Look at that chair right there. Yeah, Legends of the Fall, we did that already. The Devil's Own. We haven't done this one. I know for sure. It's got Harrison Ford and fuck, I can't remember this movie. God damn it. Yeah, Harrison Ford I think is the good guy or the bad guy. I'm not sure. And I'm pretty sure that Brad Pitt is definitely the bad guy because he plays two characters, so I'm assuming he has a double life of some sort. I don't have any fucking idea what this is about. I have completely forgot. So we're just gonna quietly move on to the next movie. We did Joe Black already. 7 Years in Tibet and Spy Game. Let's just quickly do those and be done with it. 7 Years in Tibet. It's about being in Tibet. I think it's one of the better movies in this list. And Brad Pitt is blonde throughout the whole movie. He's in Tibet, he's talking to a bunch of monks, and he does some stuff. There you go. Spy Game. Well, it's about one of the most complicated and boring spy movies that is on the market. So pick it up as before they burn all the copies, because it's too fucking complicated for an idiot like me to understand the plot. So yeah, it's got Robert Redford in it too, so they are just going back and forth with all this shit, and you cannot even fucking keep up with it. I mean, if you have like an IQ of like 100 or whatever, you'll get it. But anyway, we're gonna have to do this later. See you next time.